Hey guys, what's going on? We are breaking down this complete pattern flip. It's about to bring feet of snow and flooding rain to the west. Then we're going to head back to the deep south. Unfortunately, again, the same places that have been impacted by strong thunderstorms and tornadoes are back under the gun for the first few days of 2023. That severe weather threat is increasing for us in the deep south. I'm going to show you how much snow and rain could fall out west. These storms are literally lined up like ducks. And then I'm going to show you the timeline of that potential severe weather threat early in 2023 and show you exactly why that severe weather threat is increasing. If you're new here, I'm meteorologist Jonathan Kagis, and we talk and track all things weather. There is also going to be a snow and ice component on the cold side of this system that could bring that round of nasty weather to the deep south. We're going to talk about that as well. Here we go. We're basically looking at the amount of moisture in the atmosphere here with this rendition, and where you see the green, that's the moisture that is just slamming and unloading right on into California. So this is atmospheric river number 1, the Pineapple Express, as it's called, the deep tropical moisture extending all the way back down to Hawaii. And this is just the first one. So we're looking at Saturday afternoon as that relentless rain and mountain snow continues for California. That one leaves us alone, and then a stronger one comes our way to start the new year. So this is now January 2nd into 3rd in parts of Southern California. But the strongest one is yet to come. This is number 3 now, if you're keeping track at home. This is on January 4th into 5th. This steady stream of moisture right there, unloading into South Central California and right on into the Sierra Nevadas. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help us out a lot. Also, I would love to know what the weather is doing where you are watching from. Post that in the comments below. Don't forget to include your location. Same story, different perspective. This is the future radar, what the radar could look like on New Year's Eve morning with some heavy rain changing to heavy mountain snow, and then lower elevation rain from Washington all the way into Northern California. Fast forwarding to atmospheric river number 2 as you see that slide down the Sierra Nevadas. This one going to bring another round of moderate rain in the lower elevations of California, some moderate snow into the Sierra Nevadas and into Nevada itself. Now watch this one. This is going to be the strongest of the bunch. This is going to be in the first few days of January 4th and into the 5th. You see the spiral here, this big low. That's going to be responsible for drawing up all of this moisture. Look at the heavy rain in the lower elevations of Northern California, and then just the heavy snow blasting the Sierra Nevadas, that dark blue color here. This is now going to be on January 5th in the afternoon. Some of that heavy rain moving into Southern California, and just relentless, heavy snow falling through the Sierra Nevadas. Yo, this is crazy. It's been a very good winter for the Sierra Nevadas, and it's about to get better. So this is after atmospheric river number 1, the model maximum pegging here. More than 75 inches of snow. I think a good 60 to 75 inches will fall right in that bright blue to bright purple color there. That's just after atmospheric river number 1. We're going to take things out after atmospheric river 2 and 3, and you see the expansion and the explosion of that pinkish blue color there. This is going to be through Sunday, January 8th, and you see 99 inches, 60 inches, the maximum. 140 inches of snow or more. That's pushing 10 feet of snow in the highest elevations of the Sierra Nevadas through Sunday, January 8th. So this is deja vu all over again. Those higher probabilities showing up beyond the 3-day convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. You see it again, Little Rock, Shreveport, into northern Louisiana and into extreme western Mississippi. We are included in some of those higher probabilities for severe weather, including tornadoes. The threat itself extends from just about Tulsa into Dallas through Houston to the west of New Orleans, including Jackson, also to the west of Nashville, and then into extreme southern Missouri. That risk was for Monday into Tuesday. This is now for Tuesday into Wednesday. It pains me to show you guys this, but I do want to give you a heads up. Again, these are the same areas that have been significantly impacted by severe weather late in the fall and early in the winter. New Orleans, we're under the gun again. Baton Rouge, Hattiesburg, we had to deal with a ton of severe weather last time. Same for us in Jackson. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham. This extends into Montgomery. This threat is for Tuesday into Wednesday. There are still model differences as to how this threat is going to come together, but it is increasing. Showed you this yesterday, and you see this dip in the jet stream, that negative tilt oriented back to the northwest, maximizing wind shear, maximizing the temperature difference to really help to see the storm intensify. But the one main change from the European model, what I showed you yesterday, is now this thing kind of explodes. This big cutoff low at 500 millibars rolls right on through the upper Midwest. Again, that strengthens the storm as a whole and is going to help to increase the severe weather threat, not only for that day 4 period, which is going to be next Monday into Tuesday, but now also that day 5 period, which is Tuesday into Wednesday. If you do like snow, though, in the upper Midwest, that low closing off is a good thing for you. It looks like we're also going to have an ice storm to contend with. Now, this is going to be fast forwarding through Monday night into early Tuesday morning. Here is our developing area of low pressure, our cold front going to extend down through Arkansas into Louisiana. So this is where we're going to be watching for that severe weather threat to not only ramp up Monday night, but continue through the early hours of Tuesday morning. Then you see where we could have some ice and then some snow developing from eastern Nevada through Colorado and then really ramping up into Nebraska. Now, I do want to point out there are some significant model differences. The GFS wants the snow up here, while the Euro wants the snow towards southern Minnesota and more into the plains of Nebraska. Look at how this evolves as we work our way into January 3rd. There is our low. If this comes into fruition, if the European solution is correct, and I'm going to lean in that direction at this point, this is going to be a really good snowstorm for places just south of Duluth through the Twin Cities into southwest Minnesota and then into northern Wisconsin, and then again getting blasted in the UP of Michigan. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, if you love talking and tracking the weather in a community, we would love to have you on board. Please consider subscribing. Again, a lot to watch over the next few days and over the next week. The slam dunk out of the deal is going to be the relentless atmospheric rivers in the west, where some of the uncertainty lies still is where exactly the severe weather threat is going to be, and then where that axis of heavy rain and snow is going to set up on the colder side of that system, something we're going to fine-tune over the upcoming weekend. I am going to have my own snow map coming out for the upper Midwest, likely on Monday, potentially Tuesday, as this system really starts to ramp up and works its way through. Thanks again, guys. I hope everybody's traveling safely that still needs to travel back home from the holidays. Thank you again for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.